Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to upload this very quick, very no glitz, no glamour video, just going through some of the sales that I've been carrying out this year in 2021 and to show you the realised gains or losses on each of the positions. This channel was created to give you an inside look into my portfolio. I'm someone who is looking to pursue building wealth through the stock market. I had no investing experience as of 2018 and I took the plunge and I haven't looked back since. And each day, each week, each month, I'm looking to try and get better and learn from things that have went well and things that haven't went so well. This is my 2021 realised gains, looking through the stocks, and we'll start off here in January. Intel, I'd previously picked up 46 shares at $46 at a value of about £1,600, and I sold this when it reached the $55.72 range for a nice profit of £200 or 12% from the initial position. February was a really good month for me. Virgin Galactic, I'd picked this up as more of a spec growth stock. I picked up 120 shares at $18.75, about £800 in value, £1,800 in value. And I made the decision to sell this stock when it reached $53.33 at a value of £4,500 or so pounds, and this gave me a huge profit of £2,760, or a difference or a realised gain of 152%, which I was hugely delighted upon because it actually looks as if this has came back down a good bit and it struggled to get back up, and I was able to then redeploy this money back into other stocks. Moving into March, with two sales, I had Fraport, picked up 48 shares at €37.93 at a value of about £1,600, and I made the decision to sell this at €53 at a value of £2,167, giving me a nice profit of £489, about 30%. And the story behind all of these, or documenting these, is some have been good decisions, some have been selling at the right time, some have been selling at the wrong time, some I should never have bought, and some I should never have sold. So this is just to give you an idea of some of the workings within my portfolio and just to share the results. Six Flags, this is one of the stocks that I should never have bought. It was a yield trap for me. At the time I purchased this in 2019, the yield was like 6.5%, 7%. Of course, that dividend got absolutely hammered due to COVID, and I'd picked up 72 shares at $50.37 and also a second tranche of 52 shares at $43.09, giving a total value of £4,785, which was way too big for the time I was investing. You'll see here that I did sell for a loss for £540, or about 11%. Looking at it, I'm happy to take a loss on that one. I'll take it on the chin, and I think I've learned my lesson on that one and I'm able to move forward. Looking into the next 3 months, we'll start with May, because April I didn't have any sales, so we'll move on to May. May I had HP. I picked up previously 137 shares at $16.35 at a value of £1,800, and I sold it when the share price reached $34.41, and this gave me a very nice profit of £1,478, or 81% gain from the initial position. Iron Mountain picked up 76 shares at $25 for a value of £1,500, and I sold it when it got to $40.78, and it gave me a nice gain of £611, or close to 40% from that initial kind of fairly smallish position. AT&T, well, where do we start with AT&T? I had picked up numerous shares here. I was averaging into this one, picked up 72 shares at $31.18, picked up 33 shares at $28.57, and it gave me a nice foundation, about £2,500. And I did sell this. This was round about the time they were mentioning that they were spinning off their HPO Max, and they were also looking to kind of cut their dividend, and that was the main reason I had this in the portfolio. So this one here is another loss of £430, or just under 17% loss on that position. Moving into July, I had Digital Realty Trust. I had 18 shares previously bought at about $131, a market value of about just under £1,800, and I'd made the decision to sell this only for a 10% gain or so, giving a £176 profit. Welltower was another good performer. I previously picked up 44 shares at $50.58 for a value of again about £1,800, and I made the decision to sell this when it reached $83.89, giving a nice profit of £850, or close to 50% gain. First Energy Utility Company picked up 73 shares at $28.78 for a value of about £1,618, and I made the decision to sell this one when it reached $37.52 for a gain of £350, 21% on that gain as well. Moving into August, I sold again another 3 stocks. We had PPL, another utility company, which made the decision to sell its UK assets, and that wasn't the fundamental reason for me selling this. It's just because I felt at the time I was a bit overexposed to utilities, and I felt there was other ones out there. The yield was high, and it didn't sound particularly safe on the conference calls, as the CEO was pretty much saying we're monitoring it. Didn't get the full confidence that I was going to be continually getting that high yield. So I made the decision to sell that for a small profit of about 8%, £155. Gilead Sciences, another small profit of only £176 on 36 shares purchased. Then I've got Beazley, which is an insurance company, 634 shares, bought at £3.11, just under £2,000 market value at the time. Got a nice profit on this one as well, 26%, selling it for a gain of £520. Moving into October, we can see that we've got Bank of Nova Scotia, and this is one of the ones that I wasn't too sure if I wanted to sell this. I wanted to take the profits because I wanted to reposition this. It was one of the largest positions within the portfolio, and although this is a great dividend performer, it was getting about a 4%, 5% yield. I did make the decision to liquidate the position for £585 or a close to 15% gains. Blue Prism was a UK tech company which has been bought out. The share price was heavily recessed, and I looked at this as a great point to enter in. Picked up 24 shares, just under £8.50. Again, £2,000 market value. And you'll see that most of these positions within the second half of the year, that's kind of what I'm looking at to enter positions in, was about £1,700 to £2,000. Which gave me a bit of flexibility, as if it went up 10-20%, still a couple of £100, or if the things went lower, I still had the opportunity to average into some of these companies. But for Blue Prism, again, yeah, nice one, 32%, £653 in the bank. And moving into the final month of November, as December, I haven't sold anything, and I don't plan to sell anything for the rest of the year. Consolidated Edison utility company, we had 34 shares at just under $70 at a market value of about £1,700. I sold this for a small profit of £161 or 10%. Edison International, 51 shares, bought at $55, sold at $65, another nice gain of about 21%, £430. Got Microsoft, controversial one. The company is solid, it's a great company, there is no denying that, but looking at it, I didn't go heavy enough. I only picked up 9 shares, and this is one of the lowest valuations of about £1,500. Did get strong performance, got a total gain of £770 for 52% on the initial position, so happy with that one. Only regret isn't buying more at the time, but you know what, I'm willing to take that as a learning curve. And last one, we've got Wells Fargo. I've averaged into this a few times, picked up 37 shares at $34, picked up 36 shares at $29, and I picked up 37 shares at $25, which gave me a total value of about £2,600. And this performed really well with a strong profit of close to £1,400, with a difference of a 50% gain on the total accumulation position. So what does that look like in the grand scheme of things? Throughout 2021, my total performance, the total gain, has been about £10,500 or 31% gain of the initial position within these companies. So looking at these results, I'm absolutely over the moon to have made about £10,500, which if you take that is probably about £800 per month. So absolutely over the moon. And only time will tell if we can keep this sort of 31%. Probably not, let's be honest, but we'll see how things look moving into 2022. So if you enjoyed that video, thanks very much for watching, and please drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.